You think you know Robin Hood? Men in tights? Think again. Behind the laughs, sword fights, and tight leggings lies a treasure chest of hilarious, surprising, and downright weird stories that most fans have never heard. From surprise auditions to on-set chaos, Mel Brooks' 1993 cult comedy is full of behind-the-scenes magic you won't believe. Let's pull back the curtain on the tights and dive into the wonderfully bizarre world of Robin Hood. Men in Tights. The original Robin Hood wasn't who you think. Let's start with Cary Elwes, who played the dashing and overly confident Robin Hood. Fans loved him in The Princess Bride, and that's exactly what caught Mel Brooks' attention. But did you know Elwes wasn't the first choice? Rumor has it that another actor well known for his comedy but far less charming with a sword was in the running before Elwes swooped in. Fortunately, Brooks went with his gut, and Elwes brought just the right amount of wit, swashbuckle, and sarcasm to the role. Dave Chappelle's first ever film role. That's right, Men in Tights was Dave Chappelle's big screen debut. At just 19 years old, he landed the role of Achu. Yes, Achu, a nod to classic Mel Brooks wordplay. And believe it or not, Chappelle almost didn't get the part. He showed up to the audition thinking it was for a dramatic role, and ended up riffing jokes that made Brooks laugh so hard, he cast him on the spot. And yes, that iconic "man, white men can't jump" line? Totally improvised. Mel Brooks pulled triple duty. Mel Brooks didn't just direct the movie. He wrote it, produced it, and even acted in it, playing Rabbi Tuckman, a hilarious spin on the traditional Friar Tuck. In fact, Brooks insisted on playing the role because he loved how ridiculous it was. He would even show up to set in full costume even on days he wasn't filming, just to keep everyone's spirits high. A parody with a message. The movie was a spoof of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, Kevin Costner's very serious take on the legend. But Men in Tights was more than just a laugh fest. It took jabs at Hollywood's obsession with casting big stars who couldn't do accents. Yes, that was aimed directly at Costner, and poked fun at gender roles, race, and politics, all while making it look like a joke. That's the genius of Mel Brooks. Under the surface, there was always a bite. The song and dance numbers were no joke. It's easy to think the musical scenes were just for fun, but the cast trained hard for those moments. The tights-clad dance sequence took weeks of rehearsals, and some actors even pulled muscles trying to keep up with the choreography. Cary Elwes has since joked that wearing tights was one thing, but dancing in them was a whole different level of suffering. A real sword fight? Almost. The epic sword fight between Robin and the Sheriff of Rottingham looks ridiculous, but there's real fencing behind it. The actors trained with professionals to make the fight look silly but feel authentic. In fact, Elwes accidentally gave his co-star a small cut during one rehearsal, which only added to the chaos on set. Thankfully, no tights were permanently harmed. The movie bombed at first, then became a cult classic. You might be surprised to hear that Robin Hood, Men in Tights wasn't a box office hit. Critics dismissed it, and early ticket sales were underwhelming. But like many Mel Brooks comedies, the film found its audience over time. With VHS rentals and late-night TV, it built a loyal fan base that still quotes lines like "We're men in tights" to this day. Cameos you totally missed. Keep your eyes peeled. During the film, Mel Brooks sneaks in cameos and Easter eggs all over the place. That messenger who gets catapulted, a well-known stuntman from Spaceballs. The background soldiers, some of them, were actual British stage actors who just wanted to be in a Mel Brooks movie, even if it meant being thrown into mud. Robin Hood, Men in Tights might seem like just another goofy spoof, but it's a comedic gem that stands the test of time. With clever writing, fearless parody, and a cast that totally bought into the madness, it remains one of Mel Brooks' most quotable and beloved films. So the next time you hear "Hey, Blinken," you'll know there's a lot more going on behind those tights than meets the eye.